Hi, welcome to the Grey Balls of Flour outdoor kitchen. And in this video, I want to walk you through just a very quick example of how important it is to handle your dough balls when you're getting ready to press them out and prepare them for stretching. And we're looking forward to an absolutely fabulous bake on in the kitchen this afternoon, and looking forward to tasty pizza later on. But first of all, let me get you started. So I've got two dough balls here, and I'm going to show you what to do and what not to do. First of all, I'll start off with what not to do. So many people have an urge when they get this. These two dough balls are pretty much identical. We can see here we've got lovely pockets of air as the gases inside them have improved during their rest. So the first thing people will do when they're getting it wrong, and I've just wet my hands in a little bit of water, is they take the dough out. They sprinkle a load of flour onto their work surface, and they take their dough out. This is a beautiful dough ball. I feel so guilty right now sacrificing this dough ball, but we have to do it for the purposes of this video and to save you many problems down the line. So they've got this. They will wrap it in the flour like this and then reball it, because they've watched many baking shows on TV where a dough ball looks absolutely perfectly. Look at that. You see, lovely little pocket of air. Well, they'll do that, roll it up into a nice tight little ball again, and then they'll get to press it out like so with the flour that they've got there. That pocket of air is now gone. Still pocket of air, but you see I'm squeezing it out. But what's happening here is the dough, as I'm pressing it out, just keeps springing back, and I think you can tell in my voice I'm having to really, I'm getting a free ab workout here with this. Not what I want, but I'm really trying. So then you move on to the stretching. I've done that for about 30-45 seconds. So I'm going to try to stretch it now. And as I stretch it, I can see there's a tear already. It's nowhere near where I want this size to be. And that's it. I haven't deliberately put my hand through. It's just gone through. So at this point, I just stop. Just don't go any further. You're going to cook this. If you cook it on this, you're probably going to send us an email in saying, oh, I cooked it this weekend. I only got to about 6 inches. Cooked absolutely fabulous. Crust on the outside was great, but it was doughy and lumpy in the middle, because it's not gone the full width. And there's just a couple of steps. I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage this dough because it's got too much flour on it, but I don't like this. They're like fluffy balls that I can't let go of. So I'm going to try and see if I can salvage it in around about an hour's time. That might be useful. So how do we do it? How do I do it here at Grey Balls of Flour when I'm making pizza? So this is the other dough ball we've got. My fingers just dipped, and in front of me I've got literally just a container, plastic container of flour. I'm going to drop it into it. I haven't put the flour on the work surface, so I've literally just dropped the flour like that into this container. This is any flour, by the way. This is probably the most basic flour you can pick up at the supermarket. It doesn't need to be 00. It doesn't need to be super fine. It doesn't need to be super strong, because all I'm doing with this is dusting it, and I'm shaking it off. And you see there, even as I do that, it's relaxing. And I'm taking some of our pizza preparation dust, and I'm dusting this when I've opened the top. Dusting this over my pressing out area, just like so, not too much again. And I'll just double it over a couple of times, turn it over a couple of times, and then press it out. Now look at the difference there. I'm going really gently this time. My stomach muscles are now no longer happy because they're not getting a 6-pack, but I'm way beyond that stage of life to worry about 6-packs. And I can pick it up. What was that, 20 seconds? So I can pick it up now and actually start to stretch it out using what I refer to as the tea towel claw method. So I've got one hand underneath as a claw, and I'm just wrapping it around as you would almost a tea towel, draped over your arm or a dishcloth, whatever it might be. And there you go. Look at that. That It's how to press your dough ball out really easily. Just don't, so the science of what has happened on that first dough ball, as you've put that dough ball back into a tight ball, the key word there is tight. It's tightened everything up. So all of that gluten that relaxed during its final rest retightens itself up into a sort of sticky rigor mortis almost like style, and it just tightens up and it can't relax out. You want your dough ball to be relaxed. You keep it relaxed. Try and keep it so that this is pizza cooking as a minimal effort. It's so little work when you've done it. We've done the hard work at our factory for you. It's a minimal effort. You just take it out, plop it on, bang, done. Doesn't need to look like a perfect dough ball. They never do. Have a look on all the Italian videos where they're showing factories or pizzerias in Italy. They've got big proofing containers of their dough in there, and none of them look like a dough ball. They look like a dough splat, and they just splat around. The chickens can tell that I'm cooking pizzas this afternoon. I think they're coming out. They love pizza as well. Bit fortunate. Anyway, I digress. So even them, they show it sort of just how all the dough connects and forms together. It's not a dough ball, it's a dough shape. It's not like a loaf of bread. This is a pizza. It's going to be flat. You want it relaxed. So if you just follow those steps, dead simple, as I showed you, you'll be pressing out and stretching out really good. You see how round that shape is there as well. Really easy to stretch out pizza. No tricks, no fuss, no hassle, dead easy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, give us a thumbs up. Also subscribe to us. We've got many other videos, including some hacks on how to make your dough, and you might be able to rewatch some of our masterclasses that we have available as well. Thank you.